Imagine a scenario where the boundaries of natural order are completely upended. A colossal, formidable tiger stands alone, issuing a challenge to a pride of 3 or 4 lions. In this wild hypothetical, nature's ancient rivalry is taken to a whole new level, pitting raw, solitary power against coordinated group dynamics. The question arises, can one giant tiger, with its immense strength and cunning, outmaneuver and overcome a united force of lions? Or will the numerical advantage and deep-rooted social cohesion of the pride prove insurmountable? This thought experiment delves into the intricate interplay between individual might and group strategy, exploring whether the tiger can divide and conquer its rivals in a battle that unfolds like a high-stakes animated spectacle. In the natural world, lions and tigers have evolved to excel in different environments and under different social structures. Lions, known for their communal living in prides, rely on cooperation and coordinated tactics to bring down large prey and defend their territory. Their strength lies not only in individual power but in the synergy of group behavior. When a pride hunts, every member plays a crucial role. Some serve as flankers, while others act as the main force that delivers the decisive blow. This unity has been honed over millennia, making the lion a symbol of collective strength and determination. The tiger, by contrast, is a solitary predator. Its success depends on individual stealth, raw power, and the ability to ambush unsuspecting prey without the backup of a group. Tigers have evolved to be self-reliant hunters, capable of taking down animals far larger than themselves through a combination of explosive speed and precise, lethal attacks. But what happens when this solitary force is pitted against a united front? In our imagined battle, the tiger is not just any ordinary specimen, it is a giant, almost mythical version of its kind, representing an extraordinary combination of size, strength, and strategic intelligence. Such a tiger would possess an almost legendary level of power. Yet it would face the daunting challenge of overcoming a pride that, through unity and coordinated effort, could potentially nullify the tiger's individual advantages. At the heart of this confrontation lies the classic debate: does numerical superiority outweigh individual prowess? In the realm of big cats, a single tiger is often capable of dispatching a rival when fighting one-on-one, relying on its agility, powerful jaws, and razor-sharp claws. However, when confronted by multiple adversaries working in unison, even the mightiest solitary predator can find itself overwhelmed. The lions, with their inherent experience in group dynamics, have a natural advantage in orchestrated attacks. Their ability to synchronize movements, communicate through vocalizations and body language, and strategically position themselves around the tiger could create a situation where each lion isolates and targets a specific weakness. Yet, the tiger's own instincts cannot be underestimated. With its finely tuned senses and the drive to survive, it might adopt a strategy to counter the lion's numerical advantage by striking swiftly and unpredictably, aiming to sow confusion and disrupt the pride's formation. One potential approach for the giant tiger could be to exploit the principle of divide and conquer. In the chaos of battle, if the tiger can isolate one lion from the group, it might use its superior strength to take that individual down before the others can react. The element of surprise is critical here. The tiger's success would depend on its ability to launch rapid, calculated attacks at vulnerable moments. Its powerful muscles and agile movements would allow it to leap from hiding spots, targeting a lion that is momentarily separated from its pride. This tactic, however, requires not only physical power but also a keen awareness of the pride's dynamics. The tiger would need to discern the social hierarchy among the lions and identify which individual is most isolated or least able to support its comrades. In this way, the tiger's solitary nature might paradoxically become an asset, having honed its skills in isolation. It is adept at reading the behavior of others, quickly recognizing patterns and exploiting any hint of weakness. Despite these advantages, the united force of a lion pride presents formidable challenges. Lions are not only physically imposing but also possess a psychological edge when fighting as a group. The collective roar and coordinated pounces of a pride can intimidate even the bravest adversaries. The presence of 3 or 4 lions means that any time the tiger engages one lion, it risks being caught in a pincer movement, a situation where the others move in swiftly to trap it. In such a scenario, the tiger's reaction time and the precision of its strikes become critical determinants of success. If the tiger misjudges the timing or fails to break away quickly after an attack, the combined force of the pride could overwhelm it with relentless pressure. Additionally, the pride's members often have specialized roles during a hunt. Some might be more adept at guarding while others excel in direct combat. This specialization means that the tiger must contend not with random, uncoordinated attacks but with a well-drilled, collective defense that has been refined over generations. The battlefield itself would also influence the outcome of this confrontation. Picture an expansive, sunlit savanna where shadows shift with the movement of the sun. In open terrain, the lion pride's ability to work together is amplified. The open space allows them to maneuver freely, coordinate their charges, and maintain a strong, unified front. In such an environment, the tiger's strength might be counterbalanced by the fact that its individual agility is less effective against multiple opponents who can attack from different angles. Conversely, if the battle were to take place in a more confined, heterogeneous terrain, such as a dense thicket or a rocky outcrop, the tiger's stealth and precision might allow it to slip in and out of cover, launching ambushes that disrupt the pride's coordination. The variable topography of the battlefield, therefore, plays a significant role in determining whether the tiger can use its speed and cunning to offset the sheer numbers of its foes. The psychological dynamics of the encounter are just as critical as the physical ones. The lion pride, having grown accustomed to relying on collective strength, might be bolstered by the confidence that comes from their unity. Their shared experiences and deep-rooted bonds could create a sense of invincibility, fueling their aggressive charge against the solitary tiger. On the other hand, the tiger, accustomed to operating alone, might experience a surge of adrenaline and focus when forced into such a high-pressure situation. The challenge of taking on multiple adversaries could ignite a fierce determination within the tiger, a moment where survival instincts and the drive to assert dominance converge in a single, explosive act. This psychological battle, between the pride's confidence in unity and the tiger's fierce individualism, adds another layer of complexity to the encounter, making it not just a physical duel but a contest of wills. Recorded footage and anecdotal accounts from the wild have occasionally captured instances of solitary big cats engaging with groups of rivals. These rare moments, while not common, suggest that even the most formidable predators must sometimes rely on extraordinary measures to secure a meal or defend their territory. There are tales of tigers that have managed to subdue a rival through a series of rapid, calculated strikes, leaving the other animals scattered and demoralized. Similarly, there are accounts of lion prides engaging in fierce internal skirmishes where a lone challenger disrupts the cohesion of the group. These stories, passed down through generations of wildlife observers, paint a picture of nature's unpredictability, a realm where the outcome of any confrontation can hinge on the smallest detail, the timing of a pounce, the precise angle of an attack, or the ability to read an opponent's momentary hesitation. In a highly dramatized, animated simulation of this epic showdown, the audience would be treated to a visually stunning narrative that captures every nuance of the battle. The animation would begin with the tiger emerging from a dense thicket, muscles rippling under its sleek coat, as it spots the lion pride basking in the golden light of a savanna afternoon. The tiger's eyes narrow, and with a measured, almost regal determination, it begins its calculated advance. As the pride becomes aware of its presence, the lion's roars reverberate across the plains, a deep, resonant sound that signals the onset of battle. The scene unfolds with breathtaking choreography, the tiger launching a rapid, precise strike aimed at one of the lions that lags behind, only to have its attack intercepted by the swift, coordinated response of the pride. Every move is rendered in slow motion, highlighting the interplay of raw muscle power and strategic agility, the flash of claws against fur, and the dramatic expressions that betray the intensity of the struggle. Throughout the animated sequence, the narrative would emphasize the contrasting philosophies of the two predators. The tiger's solitary approach, honed over countless solitary hunts in dense jungles, is showcased through its fluid, almost balletic movements, a masterful blend of stealth and sudden, explosive action. Its every step is deliberate, its focus unyielding, as it seeks to disrupt the unity of the lion pride. In contrast, the lion pride's strength is depicted as a force of nature, a synchronized, almost choreographed display of collective power where each lion plays a vital role in the group's defense and offense. The animation captures the awe-inspiring coordination of the pride as they execute a pincer movement, surrounding the tiger with an unstoppable wall of muscle and determination. The dramatic interplay of light and shadow, the roar of the savanna, and the vivid colors of the animated battlefield all serve to elevate the spectacle into a mythic confrontation between solitary genius and collective might. Beyond the immediate physical confrontation, the scenario invites us to consider broader questions about the nature of dominance and the evolution of predatory strategies. Does strength lie in the individual who can overcome the odds through sheer power and precision, or in the collective force of a group that can coordinate and support one another in times of crisis? The tiger, with its solitary, independent spirit, embodies the archetype of the lone warrior, an individual who must rely on every ounce of instinct and skill to survive. The lion pride, with its deep-rooted social bonds and legacy of cooperative hunting, represents the power of unity and shared experience. Their clash is not merely a battle for prey but a philosophical debate about the nature of power, the value of collaboration versus independence, and the evolutionary trade-offs that have shaped the behaviors of apex predators over millions of years. As the battle reaches its crescendo, the animated simulation would capture a moment of breathtaking tension, a split-second pause where the tiger, battered but unyielding, stands at the center of the ring, its eyes burning with determination. Around it, the lion pride encircles, their expressions a mix of fierce loyalty and hardened resolve. The scene is bathed in a radiant, almost ethereal light that underscores the gravity of the moment. In that final heartbeat, the outcome of the duel hangs in a delicate balance, a testament to the fact that in the wild, victory is never guaranteed, and every encounter is a reflection of nature's complex, multifaceted dance of survival. Ultimately, the question of whether a giant, solitary tiger can defeat a united lion pride is one that defies simple answers. It is a complex interplay of physical prowess, tactical ingenuity, psychological warfare, and the unpredictable nature of the wild. The tiger's strategy of divide and conquer relies on exploiting moments of weakness and isolating individual targets. But the collective strength and coordinated defense of the lion pride present formidable obstacles that may be too great to overcome in a head-to-head clash. In the animated, hypothetical showdown, every pounce, every roar, and every counterattack serves as a vivid reminder that nature's fiercest battles are shaped by both individual brilliance and the power of unity. The outcome is as much a question of chance as it is of skill, a timeless reminder that in the animal kingdom, true mastery lies in the ability to adapt, evolve, and overcome the myriad challenges that life relentlessly presents. In the end, whether the solitary tiger can carve its path to dominance by outsmarting a coordinated lion pride remains an open question, a tantalizing mystery that invites endless debate among wildlife enthusiasts and evolutionary theorists alike. This epic, imagined confrontation between two of nature's greatest predators not only captivates the imagination but also underscores the endless diversity of strategies that have allowed these magnificent creatures to thrive in a world where every moment is a battle for survival. Their struggle is a powerful symbol of the eternal conflict between the individual and the collective, a saga that continues to inspire awe, challenge conventional wisdom, and remind us of the extraordinary resilience and ingenuity that define the natural world.